Hello. Okay, so now that we have learned how to solve systems in 3 different ways, we are going to learn today how to pick the right method so that we're the most efficient. Okay, so these are our 3 ways we talked about how to solve systems by graphing, substitution, and elimination. So today we're going to look at how do you know which one to use. Okay, so if we look at that first system, you'll notice that they're both in slope-intercept form. If you recall, when we are using our graphing calculators, we want them to both be in y equals form. And so if that's the case, then the best method to solve will be graphing. Okay. In that second system, you'll notice one of the equations is solved for x or y. In this case, it's y, and the other equation is in standard form. If you have at least one equation that's x equals or y equals, then you want to use substitution. And then lastly, in that third one, if they're both in standard form, or ax plus by equals c, then your fastest and most efficient way will be used to use elimination. So this is kind of what you want to reference when you're doing your assignment, is figuring out which method to do and then applying it. Okay. So now, on your assignment, you will be given this kind of situation. It will say, identify the best methods to solve each system, and then you are going to have to solve. So the first thing that you will do is, let's pick a different color, there we go, is say what is the correct, or not necessarily correct, but the most efficient way to solve this. So in this case, because I see this equation is x equals, and I only have one of those, I'm going to say this looks like the best method for me to solve is substitution. So I'm going to put a check in that. And then now I'm going to go ahead and solve this system. Okay, so because x equals this, we're going to replace x in the second equation with 7y minus 22. So here we go. Negative 3 times 7y minus 22 plus 6y equals 36. All right, so now I'm going to distribute the negative 3. I have negative 21y plus 66 plus 6y equals 36. And then I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms here. So I have negative 15y plus 66 equals 36. And now I've got to get rid of that 66. So because it's a positive 66, we're going to subtract 66 from both sides. And then I have negative 15y equals negative 30. Okay, so now I'm going to divide by negative 15 on both sides. So this gives me y equals 2. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here. Now I need to solve for x. And I know that my original equation says x equals 7y minus 22, but now y is 2. So I can replace that. And now I can solve. 7 times 2 is 14, minus 22. So we get negative 8. Okay, so then lastly, you just need to write it as an ordered pair. X is negative 8, so that's going to go first. And then y is 2, that'll be second. And there's my solution to my system. In this case, we solved it by substitution. Okay, that's it. Hope that makes sense. See you later.